What's up guys, James here from BootWizard Boot Reviews, and today it is unboxing time. We're going to be unboxing the brand new Under Armour Magnetico Pro SL. So this is the update of last year's Magnetico Pro, which although it had some serious durability issues, was actually quite a good boot. So we're going to take a look at the appearance of this one today. The full review is coming soon, so if you want to check that out, do get subscribed. Remember to like the video, and let's jump into it. So first impressions of the Magnetico Pro SL, I quite like it. It's a standard low-cut boot with a standard tongue construction, and on the whole, I don't dislike this orange colour either. It's not super bright, but I think it looks nice. I don't really have any complaints about the out-of-the-box look. Shape and appearance wise, it's still very similar to that original Magnetico Pro, which isn't necessarily a bad thing at all, although you may have already noticed one thing which is a little bit random and I'm not sure I like it. There is see-through panels in the back third of the boot on both sides. Now this immediately reminded me of those F50 Tunits with the see-through panel in the heel, which basically didn't work and looked a bit weird, and honestly I think these are going to be exactly the same. As soon as these get a bit gross or grubby, that's just going to look terrible. In terms of logos and branding, you've got the Under Armour logo that runs down the tongue on that piece of taping, the Form True branding here, and that's what the front 2/3 of the upper is made out of, and then also around here you've obviously got the big Under Armour logo. This is just printed on, with the Magnetico SL logo down the back here again, just printed on. That Form True material that covers the front section of the boot is, as you would expect from a Magnetico boot, incredibly thin and incredibly soft. We will have a full review of this up on the channel, so get subscribed if you want to pick that up, but the softness and that thin nature that is now associated with the Magnetico thanks to the Magnetico Pro is still there. This is one of the softest, thinnest uppers that you're going to get on the market today. Now something this doesn't have compared to its predecessor is that distinctive clutch fit form, and clutch fit something that I thought was a really good Under Armour technology. It was basically an interwoven layer that went underneath this Form True material and provided the structure as the boot interlocked and wrapped around your foot. It's a really good tech, but it seems to be completely done away with here in favour of these ridges that run around the boot, which I'm sure are there to provide somewhat of a touch and feel on the ball, although they're not very pronounced, but hopefully they're also there to provide a good amount of structure to this upper, because if you owned a pair of Magnetico Pros, you will be aware that these did have a tendency to completely explode on you. The upper was so thin, they did break. And also, in order to try and combat that, we do have a really good piece of strengthening tape that runs all the way around the bottom of the boot here to stop that separation from that super thin upper and the sole plate. And speaking of the sole plate, we have a full carbon fiber sole plate on this Magnetico Pro SL, which looks amazing. I really like the look of this. It's a completely new sole plate compared to what we had previously on the Magnetico Pro. It actually reminds me of what we got on the Spotlight from a looks perspective, although it does have a completely new sole plate with some interesting design details. You get a stud right on the heel here, right on the very back, and also a toe pick stud right at the very front. This particularly is something more reminiscent of what you'll find on Under Armour's lacrosse or American football cleats. I think it looks fantastic, and in terms of performance, we'll get to that in the review. But I am a big fan of the appearance here. Can't really complain at a carbon fiber outsole, can you? Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of this brand new Magnetico Pro SL? Is this something that you'd cop and rock on field? Remember to get subscribed so you can pick up that full review, and also remember to like the video. Helps the channel out a huge amount. That is all from BootWizard here today. I'm going to go inside and get warm. You have no idea how many layers I have on. Have a good one.